Hey guys, Jem here with another book review for The City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Oh my god, I just finished this literally 30 seconds ago and it was like, oh my god, I loved it. I rate this a 9 out of 10. And I know last video I said I was going to do Burned, but I already had this book on my bookshelf and I was going to read it, so I said might as well read it, and I read it in like 2 days. I started it yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So, again, I rate it a 9 out of 10, and I'll just read the synopsis now and stop rambling. When Clary Frey heads out to the Pandemonium Club in New York City, she hardly expects to witness a murder, much less a murder committed by 3 teenagers covered in odd markings. This is Clary's first meeting with the Shadowhunters, warriors dedicated to ridding the earth of demons and keeping the odd werewolves and vampires in line. It's also her first meeting with gorgeous golden-haired Jace. Within 24 hours, Clary is pulled into Jace's world with a vengeance when her mother disappears and Clary herself is attacked by a demon. But why would demons be interested in an ordinary mundane like Clary? And how did she suddenly get the sight? The Shadowhunters would like to know. Alright, so from Holly Black, she says, funny, dark, and sexy, one of my favorite books. And from Libba Bray, hold on tight for a smart, sexy thrill ride. And from Stephanie Meyer, author of Twilight, the Mortal Instruments series is a story world that I love to live in. Beautiful. Okay, those last 3 quotes were just random. I felt like saying them for some odd reason. Anyway, but it's really good. A mundane is like a normal human that can, well, just a normal human like you and me. Or just you guys, you know, because I'm special. Her and her best friend Simon go to the Pandemonium Club. It's an all-ages club, so they're like 15 and 16. And they go to the club, and they see this murder. Well, only Clary sees this murder. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, spoilers. I will most likely say spoilers throughout this video. So if you don't want to, just like start skipping stuff. So, yeah. Claire is the only one that can see the murder. And like, to everybody else, the 3 teenager guys, they're invisible. Which is really unexpected. Apparently her mom, okay, spoiler. Her mom was a shadow hunter back in the day. And her father, I don't want to give away who her father is yet, because that one is like, whoa, surprise much. But I sort of like, kind of, had my suspicions of who her real father was. So, I pretty much knew all along. But to other guys, it might be, surprising. I just predict stuff, because stuff like that is sort of most likely predictable, because I'm able to, like, just think, and, yeah. So, she meets this guy, Jace, who's one of the guys who killed the boy, who was actually a demon, and this girl, Isabel, and her brother, Alec, are the other 2 kids, teenagers, too. All 3 of them are shadow hunters. I really don't want to spoil the book that much. Okay, I won't spoil the book that much. I'm gonna just say some, like, outright things that just come to my mind right now. Spoiler, Alec is gay. Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, outright say stuff now. Because I don't really know how to describe the book. It's just a really amazing book. A lot of sort of extra stuff, I feel like a little bit more extra stuff happens in the book. But it was still an amazing book. But I just feel like saying stuff that just, like, stood out to me throughout this whole thing. Alec is gay. This guy I forget his name. But, Magnus, I think. I think that's what his name is. Magnus Bane is gay and has a little thing for Alec. Alec is in love with Jace. Simon is in love with Clary. Jace had, like, a little thing going on with Clary. And vice versa. Okay, now I'm just saying relationships. Okay, but yeah, those are the relationships so far. And there's this one huge thing at the end that I really don't want to believe. Again, this is a gigantic spoiler. Skip the rest of the video if you do not want to hear this. I'm warning everybody that's watching this video, which most likely isn't a lot of you, but still. Jace, it is revealed that Jace and... No, I'm not gonna say it. No. I don't want to believe it. I don't. I do not believe it. I will keep reading this series until I can find out that it's not true. Okay? So, that's all I have to say about the book. It's just me ranting on about what stood out to me, the relationships, and I just said a little bit of what happened in the beginning, and it was like in the description. It was stupid of me. But no, there are these two big things. One of them I assumed. The other one I don't want to believe. And they are like huge, gigantic things that change you forever. Okay, no, that's just being dramatic. And that's all I'm going to say. Because I really don't want to say much. Okay, so the next book I'm going to read. Again, 9 out of 10 for City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Next book I'm going to read is going to be Burned, because it's shorter than The Immortal Rules by Julie Kagawa. So, you see how this one's, like, shorter? So I'm going to read this one, like, maybe less than 2 days. But I'm going to read this. So, Burned, and then The Immortal Rules, and then Awaken. So, that's all I have to really say about the book. Again, Cassandra Clare, her books are like, I don't know, this is my first book. This is my first time reading one of Cassandra Clare's books, because I've heard that it was, like, really, really good. The Mortal Instrument series, and I've seen, like, a lot of people read them, my friends. So I thought I would give it a try, and it was amazing, so I just really loved it. I'm going to read the second book, if I can find it in my school library. So, that's all I have to say. So, I guess I'll see you guys later. Until next time, Burned by PC and Kristen Cat.